Since 1963, ATAS International has been a leading manufacturer of sustainable building envelope technology. In addition to their full line of metal wall cladding and accessories, ATAS offers an expansive selection of metal roof systems, including Dutch seam, a continuous standing seam metal roof panel with an integral seam. In this video, you'll learn how to install the Gable trims for a Dutch seam roof. The Gable trims for a Dutch seam roof are attached to a Gable rake starter cleat, which is installed prior to the panels. The starter cleats are installed with appropriate fasteners at 2 foot maximum on center into the fascia board. Start by adhering a Z-closure to the face of the outermost panel using a butyl sealant tape. To prevent damaging the underlayment, the Z-closures should be fastened to the appropriate roof panels prior to being installed on the roof. The Z will then be fastened using pop rivets installed 6 inches on center. It is imperative that the fasteners be installed directly through the butyl tape to maintain full compression of the tape. It is always advisable to install the finished trims as soon as possible, as the roof is not waterproof until they are installed. Once the starter cleats and panels are installed, we're ready to begin the Gable trim installation. Before we install our first Gable trim, we will notch and fold the trim to close it up and fasten it with a pop rivet. The Gable trim will be hooked onto the Gable starter cleat and snapped over the Z that has been installed on the first panel. We will then slide it up into place as needed. Pop rivets will then be installed to hold the trim in place. The rivet is installed in the outer portion of the Z, so if the rivet were to leak, it would leak onto the panel and not onto the Z. If additional trims are needed to complete the Gable, they would overlap the lower trim by 3 inches and again be installed with pop rivets. It's important to note that the pop rivets should not be placed at the 3-inch overlap area, as this would prevent proper expansion and contraction of the Gable trims. Install the remaining Gable trims using the same steps. The roof is now ready for the ridge cap installation. Be sure to visit atas.com to view our unmatched product selection.